They say building a startup is like jumping off a cliff and then building a rocket on the way down. What they don't tell you is that there's no guidance, there are no rocket parts, there are no instructions.
It's really hard for you to build a network from scratch.
They don't have the connections or the experience to actually get started.
90% of these startups fail.
It was so hard.
The knowledge isn't there because there aren't that many founders that have done it in the past.
There's not a lot of people who have built big startups within the Philippines. I think now is a new wave of those entrepreneurs. We're giving a lot more Filipinos an opportunity, and we're creating this equality within the startup ecosystem where everybody in the Philippines can become a founder as long as they have a great idea and they're a strong founding team.
Let's say, oh boy, why can I never answer this question?
It's so bad.
How do I sit, like straight, sideways?
Correct. Is it good?
The Philippines is a huge country, but only 30 million live in Metro Manila. For all the people outside, it's hard to access this network.
There are a ton of people coming up with amazing ideas here in the Philippines.
But they cannot take the risk of starting a business.
There's a lot of players in the Philippines that have done a great job in building this ecosystem, but I think the ecosystem is now at a point where it just needs this next level of support.
Support at that level is crucial to actually get the companies to a stage where they can be funded.
Especially as a first-time founder, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
People need hands-on help. They need to understand how to focus their product in a certain direction and build a company that can scale quickly.
We have actually joined multiple accelerators in the past. It wasn't really that hands-on and the improvements were minimal at best.
If there's something that I learned from my previous experience is that you cannot really achieve something that big without a supportive team behind you.
When you meet with people and you feel that working with them would bring you value, you feel it's like kind of chemistry.
We essentially shared the same vision, and so we decided to join Founders Launchpad.
So Founders Launchpad is a 12-week incubation program. It's a full-time in-person program in Manila.
We bring them to the capital, we provide them housing and co-working space during the time of the program.
We provide all of them funding, all of them get a salary from day one.
Aside from that, we have an AHG lab, which provides a lot of outsourcing services to the startups, from incorporation to tech setup. If they want to outsource the HR, accounting, they can do this using the services of AHG lab.
We really tailor the course to each of their needs. We had financial modeling courses, we've had the perfect pitch deck, fundraising sessions, we've had failed founders come and talk, we've had experienced founders come and talk.
We started systemizing our marketing, our finances.
Putting things into writing, interviewing your customers, business knowledge. As a software engineer, I lacked those, and now I learn.
They really get to the thick of what you're trying to do and help you clarify your idea.
We have all sorts of social gatherings throughout the program to actually make it enjoyable and fun. We provide co-working space and co-living space. It's actually very nice because all the startups live in one place, share ideas, brainstorm together, and really grow in a community.
It's a nice experience to actually be incubated in one space.
Before the program, I was really just alone by myself, just building and hacking away. But during Founders Launchpad, you're in this with all the other founders who are running through the same obstacles, the same problems.
I live in the province, in Tarlac. I was alone in there, in the middle of the farm. But now I can talk to these people, successful people. It's amazing.
It doesn't feel like a competition. It just feels like Founders Launchpad had this community of people helping you out.
Can I be really honest and real? Yeah. I mean, I've experienced several programs in the country and even in Singapore. And the most crucial thing that I actually observe is that Founders Launchpad team is really hands-on.
Thomas, Jay, and Simon, they're very approachable.
They really work with us one-on-one, and it's not just advice. They're there to really guide you, and they keep you accountable.
They build the friendship before they mentor you. They get to know your strengths, and that's when they augment and they complement what you lack.
It was like 2 a.m. and we ran into a problem. I messaged them. They instantly replied. You just know that they're also working just as hard as you.
I don't think any other accelerator is like that. You kind of feel that they're part of the startup as well. Founders Launchpad is the co-founder you need but never knew existed. Tama ba yung grammar nito?
We only select a small group of founders. The reason for that is that we work very hands-on with the startups.
We don't take location or socioeconomic status of our founders too much into consideration.
I'm a person with just a high school diploma. There's no reason for you to be afraid to join a program like this.
If you're technical, if you're not technical, it doesn't matter.
It really expanded how I thought about startups. A lot of the things that they are teaching us here, it's not something you can pick up just by enrolling in a course.
They pushed me to move faster. We had to be comfortable with spending money in order to grow.
The guidance, the methodical approach, it's more than you can imagine. Okay, I'm just gonna share this. Okay, I came here, our startup's like how much? 8,000 monthly revenue. Right now we are running 6 digits a month. Yeah, I can't ask for more. Diba? Ganda.
We're a young, driven team, and we're not afraid to sit down and do the work with them.
On one hand, we have this young team that tries to apply the newest technology trends that we see also in Europe and the US. But on the other hand side, it's also how we bring everything together. We're not an expert in branding or in marketing, but we have a vast network in the Philippines and beyond, and we can leverage this network, bring in those extra mentors with their domain expertise to just support more founders with investment, with education, with access to the ecosystem.
They're super fair in terms of their deal with the investment, and they're super founder friendly.
That's, I think, what sets FL apart from other accelerators out there. It's really noble what they are doing.
You can definitely use the money that they will provide you at the start of the program to actually turn your idea into a real company.
This is the first time that founder-friendly deal has come into the Philippines.
Other incubators aren't like that.
No.
We are a B2B startup specializing in multi-branch, multi-location, inventory, and sales management.
We provide a gamified learning management system for standardized examinations here in the Philippines.
MedsGo is a pharmacy marketplace and offline unique pharmacy network. Resident makes plastic waste disposal easy and fun for Filipinos.
Safe is a middleman between buyers and sellers that eliminate online scams.
Supafaya is a stock market for things. It's their first cohort. This is my first startup. I think they can see it in my eyes, and I can see it through theirs, that we're not gonna let anything stop us.